Okay, welcome back. We're going to do, like we said before, the Necromancer's Doom quest after we just finished the Sacrifices one, and then we'll go back and do the To Help Lars, which is going to lead to the Path to Misery's Peak and the Misery Peak quest. And like I said in the previous video, that's the culmination of the whole storyline for the Korthos village. It's also that last step is really long. It's a little bit, I'll have to like edit the video down because it takes a long time to get through it. It's not necessarily hard, but it takes a long time. So we're going to do, the one we're going to do next here is going to be out in the wilderness again. Once we work through here, I'll show you on the quest log what it is and where it is. So in this one, we're ignoring the Algrim guide, Ingram, and we're going to do, that means this one. We want to come up here to Necromancer's Doom, and you can pull your map down to here, and you can see this is where we did the aqueduct earlier, and we need to get down to here, okay, these catacombs. So those catacombs are not far away, and we don't need a hireling out for the initial phase. The last time we were using our little bard, and he only has 5 minutes remaining, so we're just going to slide this down here. And you can leave the map open, of course, in the background and see where you're headed. I'm just going to blow past these guys and not worry about them. If you just love killing everything, I mean, there is a Slayer quest, and every time you kill enemies in an outdoor area, you tack another point on the Slayer quest, and you get decent and building amounts of experience. But I think it's going to be more fun to get through this whole storyline so you can get to the harbor and start doing some of the harbor quest, and then doing some of the marketplace quests, and things really open up and all kinds of really hard stuff happens. And that's where the exciting stuff is. So here we are here. We just beat, when you see the ice down here, here's a little rest area, then we can go and do this next quest.
Slightly obscured by the falling wall.
We're going to leave it on normal, pretending we've never done it before. I've done it with other characters.
You enter a musty hall, heavy with silence and the weight of
I liked this one a
dark
lot.
stone.
Now we've got some NPCs down here, or hirelings that we used that ran out, and it says you no longer have them in your inventory, so you can get those out of the way. We have a little level 2 cleric, another cleric here. We could, if you wanted to, use the bard for like the first 4 minutes, and he'll stay alive until the rest of the entire adventure. So and then we don't have to worry about having him in our inventory anymore. So we're going to summon him and put him on aggro. There we go. And then we can start checking this out. This is a cool area. I really like it. The lighting is fantastic. Reminds me of Map 5 and Doom 2. And as usual, switching for doors. And I think I've run this like once. I think I skipped it with all my other characters. The lighting I thought was really cool through here.
All of a sudden, the sense of rot and decay assail your nostrils. Something foul is here. In the corner, you see the glint of metal through some cobwebs.
So a glint of metal in the cobwebs is the dead end otherwise. So you're like, hey, well, there's the cobwebs, and you can see there's a lever concealed here.
As the secret door slides open, you see a magical cell across the chamber. Could it be holding Drusen?
So that was the original objective, is to look for this missing character. That's why you're coming here to do this. It's from Hanson Wilm. He wants you to find this guy. His say Mistress Drusen or Jorasco. There's a whole noble house in the city that has a bunch of additional quests related to that, so it's kind of cool to get this one done. You have another rest shrine and resurrection shrine in this area. You have these frozen adventures. This is something you'll start seeing happening more and more with all this frost everywhere related to that frost dragon. A lot of times you'll bust these things open and there'll be zombies inside of them, right? Which, you know, okay, must have rolled a 1. Alright, so we're just gonna go explore this area. You know, when they have these type of barriers, you've seen this before, right? You can't get through it. This is the NPC in here you need to rescue. And you can go right or you can go left. So let's go left this time. This is going to be a trap. He didn't make it. And then once you kill those zombies, this will reopen for you. It's a little dark in here. Okay, here's a little name guy that halved him. remember my favorite enemy is undead. So I probably got a bonus to hit that ghoul. Look, a lever. So once again, green. Pay attention to that. I mean, they use that mechanic all the time to kind of help guide people. Even when I made the Dasa Cellars map in Unreal, I used symbols on the ground to kind of alert people as what switch did what. I mean, the original Mist and Riven used that mechanic a lot. I like it. I think it's okay. It doesn't really make any sense that someone would create a dungeon and put a bunch of levers to open doors left and right. But hey, who cares? We're having fun here. This is why it looks like a potion. Yeah, 3 of them. We'll take that. And so green, it looks like there's another green required to get that open. Let's go down here. Crazy looking door. And another green lever. And they don't really tell you, like, what did it do. So part of the fun is, like, paying attention to the environment and figuring out, well, what did it do? So that will unlock this door. Ah, the door's locked. And why is it locked? Because this guy's coming.
It cannot be. Jackamie Drexelhand stands before you.
Come on,
Not
Bard, you
alive,
can help.
but not quite dead.
A little pillar hump like in the WoW arena.
So he swears vengeance upon you. Drexelhand spits a curse and swears to return again before collapsing.
I told you the Bard was useless. Interestingly enough,
Take the cell key from him.
if you listen to the DM, so I couldn't open the door, it was locked. You had to kill this guy, but he drops the key, but you don't actually get to go and pick up the key, right? It don't even give you the key. It just says you got the key. So that's kind of weird. That's unusual. Usually you have situations like you saw in one of the adventures where, like, hey, the key dropped on the ground, it was in a crate, you got to go open it. So if you're doing this and you can't open this and you realize, like, oh, okay, the Dungeon Master said he dropped a key, I have it. So we'll rescue her. And she's like, you know, come to House Jorasco Enclave if you visit Stormreach. This would be a rogue-only door for picking locks. You can't open it as a ranger. And this one's super short, really easy. You can look at the XP thing to see did you miss anything. No bonuses for breaking stuff. Aggression bonus. Great, 560 experience. So we got 4 pips now. We're close to the next completed number, and that will give us the next level. It will be level 3 on this. Go ahead and send real quick, and then we'll stop this one, and then we'll go do the long one, the long quest chain. Okay, so when you come out of these adventures like this, you got to go do the hand in. If you can't remember, just pop up your quest guide. And we just did this one, still highlighted. This is the guy at the dock. So let's just recall back to there. Save us the hassle of riding across country, unless you just want to and kill more guys for the Slayer quest. And he's expired now, so as soon as I leave playable zone, that guy will be completely off our hireling list, so we can get rid of this and throw it away. Okay, and of course you can always turn these things off if you don't want to see all their names again, and toggle it on and off with F2. We're going to go hand this in real quick. Okay, glasses. Now we're currently wearing search and spot glasses, which is a good combination. It even has a blue augment slot. I'll have to do a video about augments at a later date. Here's one with charges. I don't like to use charge items. I like things that are always giving you passive bonuses. It's really up to you. This is attack bonus. That's great. It just has a durability and hardness number. And this one is search and disable. So if you want to have a little extra attack bonus, this sounds like this will be a good winner. I'm going to grab these because I already have the search and spot ones. So if I'm ever unable to locate something, I can switch these out. One thing you can do when you have different pieces of gear like this is just hotkey them down here. So we can add another hotbar. And we'll put this down here. And we'll put, this is the one pair of goggles and this is the other pair. And then when you're playing, you can just switch between them if I need to spot more and you can look here and see the bonus. So you have bonus 11 with those on, and with the spot ones on, you only have plus 10. Okay, that finishes that quest. We'll stop there, and then the next one we'll look for is this to help Lars quest, which has us going and following this mechanical guy in the open world area of Korthos Island. All right, we'll talk to you soon.